KRESGE Fellowship for the Arts. The awardees are being celebrated upstairs on the left floor, I think. I'm here with my colleague, James Dozier, and Tanya Ray to join festivities for this evening. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, now it's recording. Now it's recording. There's the Snowden.
My aunt Myra and my cousin
William Boswell.
Myra is
his daughter.
Okay, I couldn't remember Myra. Okay.
And Michelle Perron.
Now,
Hey!
is this the first year the GILDA Awards?
Second
year.
And this is your last year working for the KRESGE, isn't it?
Well, it's my, I'm sort of graduating to a sort of, I don't know what you call it, like
Holding you sideways, are they?
Yeah, well, because I'm taking over, I'm building a new program here at CCS.
Oh, okay.
Taking over all the galleries, all the public programs, little by little.
Oh, I
Started a new office of exhibitions and public programs, so
Oh, that sounds interesting.
gallery in this building, you know.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so it's big. So I'm kind of retiring from KRESGE, though I'm still going to be working, doing strategic planning stuff for the program because we're celebrating our 10th anniversary in 2 years.
Oh,
Are you
I
filming
see.
this?
Well, yeah, I think I am. I got the says
that is
record on there.
great.
I'll
that is wonderful.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. KRESGE eminent artist Ruth Adler-Schnee said to me a couple years ago, in fact. She told me that to create takes immense courage. And I can't think of a better way to promote the enduring and indomitable spirit of Detroit's art community than by honoring this incredible group of talented artists, including 9 new KRESGE Fellows in Film and Music, 9 new Fellows in the Live Arts, and 2 new GILDA awardees. Members of the class of 2016 swell the ranks of our fellows to a whopping 144. Now, add to that number are 8 eminent artists, and now the 4 GILDA awardees. And since this program began in 2008, KRESGE Arts in Detroit has now awarded 156 artists over $4 million.
What we set out to do as a community of artists and cultural workers is exactly what we've done. We've not only encouraged individual artists to strengthen their work, to perpetuate their work, to take their work to the next level, but we've also created sort of connections among artists. We've created the possibilities of collaboration in ways that we perhaps haven't expected. We have helped reach, I think, the public discourse in a very different way. I think that when I talk to Mayor Duggan now is a very different conversation from when I talked to him 7 or 8 years ago, and he kind of thought that arts and culture was something you kind of put to the side and didn't really integrate fully into the daily work of a civic revitalization. And I think he thinks very differently about that. And I have absolutely no doubt that the work that you all do, together with so much of the other work in the community that is going on every day, has really changed powerfully the way this community thinks about itself, the way it thinks about how it solves problems, the way it thinks about how it positions itself to the world, and the way it ultimately thinks about its core identity and its
Leading this program has been one of the most satisfying and challenging parts of my career, and really the most satisfying. I have been working in the arts in Detroit since 1986, and you know, a lot of us think that, and it's true that the national media thinks that Detroit just invented an art community, you know, a couple years ago. But in fact, Detroit has always had a vibrant, amazing, thriving cultural community here in times when we didn't have anything else. The artists, the musicians, the writers, the dancers, they were all doing their thing before anybody else came here to say, hey, I'm laying down roots and doing it myself. There was a DIY attitude and aesthetic and commitment in the cultural community here in Detroit. And so this is just, you know, really an honor for me to even be a part of this and to work with all of you and to continue to see this program grow and to continue to see the artist population grow, but to know that it's always been here and you guys will always be the lifters of Detroit. So thank you for that. And you know, moving on, institutions are made up of people, and the people of CCS are talented, passionate, and dedicated to the arts. That's always been the case for 100 years and more. We've been a family of art workers, especially people like the late Gilda Snowden, who taught at CCS for over 30 years and was one of Detroit's cultural anchors, a gifted and accomplished artist, a beloved teacher, a community champion, and a mentor to thousands of young artists. She was one of our inaugural fellows back in 2009, and after she died in 2014, we established the GILDA Awards in her honor, which is a 2-year initiative to award young emerging artists early in their careers who are gaining momentum and who demonstrate exceptional potential in their work. Gilda would have loved this program. She would have been so thrilled, and I know she's with us tonight to help us celebrate the 2 new GILDA awardees, one that we're naming in film and music, and one that we're naming in the live arts. And these are unrestricted $5,000 awards to 2 artists that are selected by the Distinguished Artist Fellowship panels in each category. So this year, in the live arts, the GILDA Award goes to Marseille Mitchell. Is a dancer, educator, and self-proclaimed ethno-choreologist who studied with the Alvin Ailey School of Dance in New York before earning her Bachelor of Fine Arts from Marygrove College. Marseille is the lead choreographer, co-producer, and artistic director of My Hair, My Story, My Glory, which is an artistic narrative on the history and culture of hair expressed through poetry, music, and dance. So congratulations to Marseille.
I'd like to thank the KRESGE Art Foundation for recognizing artists like myself. I'd like to thank my former dance instructors for instilling in me the importance of not just dancing.
In film and music, the GILDA Award goes to Ellen Coons, who unfortunately could not be with us tonight because she's on a film job in LA. Gilda's family is with us tonight. Her beloved husband, Bill, her lovely daughter, Kate, and her sisters, Myra and Donna, and I believe a cousin is also with us. Thank you all for being here, and I know that Gilda is with us tonight, smiling that smile. And we're so proud that she's being remembered in such an important way. So we love you, Gilda. So now, it's always a pleasure to be the bearer of good news, and when my team and I call all of the artists to tell them of their selection as a new KRESGE Fellow, it is the best day ever. Now, this day is a close second. It's the day we not only celebrate these new fellows' achievements, but the day that they get their $25,000 no strings attached checks. Yeah. So, on behalf of the KRESGE Foundation and everyone here at CCS on the CADE team, it's my pleasure to announce each of the new 18 fellows and ask them to come to the podium to receive their prize. I'm going to start alphabetically with the 2016 KRESGE Fellows in Film and Music. So if you'd like to all sort of just come and stand over here, and when I call you up, come to the stage, please. These wonderful artists were selected by a really stellar team of panelists, including Todd Chandler and Gia Kai, Terrence Nance, Frank Paul, and Pamela Z. So I'd like to start with Christopher John Alexander. You're doing good. Christopher is a writer, director, and producer who makes a hybrid form of both documentary and fictional films. His work has won several national awards and has been included in film festivals across the country. I'm going to ask each of the fellows just to say a few seconds of thanks, and we're going to start with Christopher, so congratulations.
Creative partner for 20 years, Denise Harris. Without her music and her acting skills, I probably wouldn't be up here. And I want to thank KRESGE Arts for being an antidote to people thinking I was delusional. Because when you don't make money for your craft, working over years, it scares your family and friends, and now they can freaking relax.
She is a multi-percussionist focusing on the various instruments, playing techniques, and traditional drum rhythms of the African diaspora. He was born into the renowned Ngoma Amun-Ra Dance Theater of Detroit, and since his first concert at the age of 2, his unique and electrifying approach to drumming has connected with audiences everywhere. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you to KRESGE, first of all. This is such an honor. One of the best days of my life. It's awesome. And to be in the company of these incredible artists, it's very motivational that your work holds its own at such a high level. I just like to say we have to remain tenacious and fearless. Whatever your goal is, your dream is, your gift, we obviously have a voice, and we need to share it. Put a little bit of good in this world, a little bit of good in this humanity. So, thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.
Artist, educator, and activist. She is a lyrical force. In 2012, she was selected by the U.S. State Department's Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs to tour internationally as a musical ambassador. Mahogany is currently a writer in residence with Inside Out and an instructor with the Detroit Institute of Musical Education. Congratulations, Mahogany.
Of course, I want to thank God. I think that fourth time is a charm, and I guess he was just sick of me crying about being a KRESGE fellow. So he's like, oh, girl, just gone. So many thanks to God, and of course, thank you, KRESGE and Creative Many, and all those that have gone before me, and all my fellows. Let's do this. And thank you, Detroit. I come from a very vibrant art scene in New York City, and a lot of people question why I would leave New York and come to Detroit 12 years ago to do what I do. And this is just a small